Hey guys, Nyx here. Hopefully the computer is fixed. I feel I need to preface some stuff or explain some stuff just in case people didn't see like my posts on Discord or YouTube or anything. But hey GM, I think we're alive. I think my PC is functioning, but I don't know anymore. Because the dude, when I went to pick this thing up, the dude that helped me, he admitted that like 1 in every like 30 pieces they receive from their vendors are always broken. So now I'm extremely nervous. We're going to do all of the things today, and hope that it's fine. But no! So long story short, after the last stream where we did Hollow Knight and started Tales of Abyss, or not Tales of Abyss, Tales of Arise. Where did Abyss come from? And here's the thing, they're partnered with the manufacturers. Their vendors are the manufacturers. Both the old heatsink and this new one that is currently installed is coming directly from Lenovo. Yeah, so this is the stress test. We're doing PC games, we're doing OBS, we're doing all of my tracking. Ooh. But no. So I rendered out the videos like I usually do in like DaVinci, and I set them up to go live on YouTube, and I left my computer running to, you know, upload to YouTube like I usually do. I think I went to like take my shower or get dinner or something, but when I walked back into my room, so my computer was on, but YouTube wasn't there. The computer had turned itself off and restarted on its own, killing the upload and confirming my worst fears. I think I said Abyss because of Hollow Knight, because the Abyss is a thing in Hollow Knight. Oh, cool. But no, technically speaking, I had a few moments since getting this back from the repairs at the end of March, where I was very confused because I left to do something and I came back to my computer and it's like, my tab is closed. I don't remember closing it, but I probably did, and I sort of brushed it off because I really didn't want to admit to myself there still might be a problem. But doing that during an upload was like, yeah, something's wrong. So I took it back to the repair place. Repair place admitted to giving me a broken heatsink to fix my broken heatsink. So apparently they don't check these pieces before they install them, so that's why I'm currently nervous. But no, after they admitted to, oh, we did an oopsie, they did radio silence. I didn't hear anything from them outside of, oh, we'll try and get a new part. I got like an automated message after they said, oh, we installed a broken heatsink. Then I got like an automated message saying, we're trying to order your part. And then radio silence for 7 days. And then that 7th day, the automated message I got said, oh, it basically boiled down to, oh, your part is taking way too long to arrive to us. It is most likely lost in transit. So I did most of my gacha pulls already, because I gave up. It was like, oh, it's gonna be like another 2 weeks at this rate. No, apparently the automated incompetence was wrong. It was just delayed in shipment, most likely due to all of the storms going on recently, because the past week has been very crazy. We've lost power once. But yeah. I have the PC. I've done most of my gacha pulls, both in Tensura and Uma, because banners happened last week that I really wanted to pull on, and I didn't want to wait anymore after getting very, very depressed. So I've done most of my pulls. But we still have tickets. So we're using the tickets that we have. I also have crystals. I do kind of want Veldora, so we might be pulling for Veldora. That being said, anything I pull, I will not be able to upgrade, because I have ran out of upgrade material. It's fine. I have a lot of grinding to do in Tinsura now that everything can go up to 7 stars. Oh. But no, other than that, I've just been... Oh, and then the other thing that happened, my lamp died. Well, technically the lamp was fine. The light bulb inside the lamp died and delaminated from the little metal bit that screws into the lamp part. So when I went to change out the light bulb, just the bulb came out and the little metal bit stayed inside. So I have a new lamp now, which is just the newer version of the old lamp. It's the same exact thing, except very shiny. The old version of said lamp was very, like, matte. This new one is very, very shiny. Oh, do I not? Oh, of course I don't have any other tickets. We get to do a grand total of 2 pulls. Oh, wait, no. I shouldn't be surprised by this. It says it's guaranteed. So that's why I wasn't able to stream yesterday, because it was too dark in my room. Oh. Gobble? No, Albus. What? We're just getting all the Christmas units. It still cracks me up that this is just a normal unit that we can pull. It is technically for the, what is it, Idol Master collab? Yes, and this one's even Christmas too! Oh, cool. I've only pulled one version of that one, so I can upgrade her now. Pretty sure she's maxed out. Okay. Woo! Again, I won't be able to upgrade anything. The entity? Do I need to be concerned what the entity is? I'm gonna pull for Veldora because I want him. But no, I went to change out the light bulbs in both of my lamps. I got distracted by all of the 6 stars. I will continue my rambling. The first one, the one that's over there, changed fine. And now it doesn't blink, and that's good. Then I went to the one that's on the other side of the room. And it came out. I didn't notice that the metal bit was not on the light bulb when I got it out, because it still wanted me to twist. It didn't, like, pop out or anything. I unscrewed it, and it was there. And I was using, like, a washcloth, so that was probably another reason why I didn't notice that the metal bit wasn't there. Oh. I always forget about that meme when I'm not thinking Christmas.
Diablo, それが私の女。感激で胸がいっぱいですよ。
Oh, that one. We're also getting all of the school uniforms. But no. So I had the other light bulb, the new one, and I tried to screw it in for like a good 5 minutes before I finally, because I was doing it blind, like I still had like the shade on the lamp, and it's like, okay, am I just screwing this the wrong way? Am I like really, really stupid? So I take the shade off, and that's when I notice, huh, that doesn't necessarily look right. And then I look back at the light bulb and I notice, oh, it's just a little plastic bit on the end instead of a little metal bit. So that was my weekend, and then we got the computer back, and I really wanted to work on, you know, getting the cover out, so I started doing art stuff in the dark, and I had a headache all day yesterday because of it. It did not start feeling normal until like 8 or 9 at night. It was bad. And then when I went to like, I always like clean up the CG renders because my V-Roid models are crappy and they don't look good in certain poses, so I have to clean them up and like draw over them or whatever. I realized that the picture I made won't really work. It's too like zoomed out. So once again, I'm back to the drawing board with that, but hopefully the render I made this morning will work better. I need to do my Clip Studio Paint stuff tonight. Other than that, anime. Lots of good anime right now. The animation in Witch Hat is amazing. If you have not seen Witch Hat, go watch Witch Hat. Ooh, cool, cool. Get anything fun? Oh, you... I'll let you ramble. I also have... Good Smile is after me. Good Smile is taunting me. The Nindroid announcements the past week when my computer was gone. I want Manhattan Cafe. I want the new Tato, because the Tato is Voice Peak, and Voice Peak is like my favorite Tato design. And then they also announced In from Murder Drones, and Good Smile is after my soul. I'm so tempted to do something stupid after stream. Because Good Smile is one of those companies that doesn't charge you until the item ships. And they will split the payment based on each individual item. I'm so tempted right now. Because I think Cafe drops in September, and then Tato is April of next year. And it's like, Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh! And this is why I haven't used my free select. Look, we got Yuki! That's the one ticket I have not used yet, is the free select for the 4.5 anniversary. In case something like this happened. Well, that works.
とても興味深いですわね。
Yeah, that happens.
スライムさん、私の話聞いてくれるかな。
I feel like there was something else I wanted to ramble about that I saw this past week, but I honestly cannot remember. Because I'm sure I saw something and I was like, oh, that's cool. Back to depression. Oh. Yeah, that checks out. See, if you want glitch stuff, is there a Hot Topic in your area? Because they have an entire section dedicated to glitch now. They're like one of their main partners now. See, that's the funny thing. So they announced that Murder Drones is getting Nindroids now. The other day, I was actually at the mall where there is a Hot Topic and Glitch sells like little mini figures or whatever, but I had never really noticed the price. I just saw, oh, they have figures, cool. They had in at Hot Topic and it's like, ooh, and I go to check the price and it's like, for this price, I would prefer getting an Nindroid because it was like 30-40 bucks, something like that. Yeah, that's fair. I literally thought, I was like, if I want to pay this much for a figure, I'd rather it be like a Nindroid that have like swappable parts or something. Now there's a Nindroid of in. I feel like I kind of called it, but I don't know. It's like, oh no, they heard my thoughts. We got one. Who'd we get? Be Veldora. Well, Ramirez is cool too. But I want Veldora. He is cool. I also want to mine the Rimuru for part 2 of this event. Because I'm assuming that both the new Rimuru and Malim design that is used in this event will be our next units. And Rimuru looks cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, you mentioned something about that. You were either thinking about doing it or had already done it. One of the two. We got him. I'm happy. We're good. I got the character I wanted. I won't be able to use him for a couple days, but I got him. Yeah, maybe. But that's the other thing. So while my computer was gone, Chisei went free on Voiceona for everyone. Because before, it was just her Japanese bank that was free. Now it's like her full voice bank that can do like Japanese, English, and Mandarin. And she sounds so much better. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's the paid voice bank, technically speaking. But it's just free now. Oh, I can upgrade a lot. Okay, I can't use any of the upgrades yet. I'm going to at least use, I'll at least get Veldora's levels up, but I won't be able to awaken him at all. Wait. Let's see. Or wait, no, awaken, I do use Magicules for this. I'm still getting used to the new, like, level up system. Okay, I won't be able to do ability release, that's what I meant. Cool, cool. Let's see. I can get this up a bit. Oh no, I can probably level up his skills. I just won't be able to do anything else with him. Okay. Oh, I did almost get a game. Almost. Because I was looking through, like, the PlayStation, like, sale. They have a big sale going on. They have the, I have no mouth, but I must scream game on PSN. And it was only like a couple of bucks. I almost got it. Still might. Because I think it would be funny to play that right before Digital Circus has its finale. Cool. Cool. Whatever works. I mean, if you can cook, you should be praised for it. Me, I have burnt water before. If it's not something that I can put in the air fryer, it's probably not gonna work out for me. It's fine. I guess I could do like the lower level, but I don't think it will go past 3. Hey, I guessed right, 3. Cool, cool. Okay, give me that. I was trying to do some of my dailies before stream. Okay. Time for story. See, I'm happy we're getting an event with these 4 together, because this is like my favorite group in the novels. But I was kinda, sorta hoping we would get the avatars in-game, because we're finally to that part in the anime. But this is cool too. They still gave Veldora and Rimuru a cool design, but I want their avatars to be added to the game. Let's see, of all the great tourist attractions we have in Tempest, the hottest one right now has to be the dungeon. Whatever works. Make everyone breathe fire like in Miitopia, no. Oh yeah, I've been seeing people play, what is it, Tomodachi Life. It's a lot different than what I was expecting. It's so unhinged. I've watched a lot of like Rin and RT's stuff on it. It's like, oh, Nintendo made a game with no censors. This is scary. So it made me go back to Miitopia a bit. Not a whole lot. I didn't get very far. It's fine. Whatever works, whatever works. I remember once, so back when DeviantArt was a thing, I'm not sure if DeviantArt is still a thing, but back when DeviantArt was a thing and I was active on there, I followed multiple cosplayers. Once, those cosplayers, some of my favorite cosplayers, were actually at a convention I went to once, and I was able to get pictures of it. It's like, oh, this is so cool. I didn't know you guys were actually in this area, but here you are. Apparently they live in the same state, or they did live in the same state or the next state over or something. It's like, oh, this is wild. Let's see, ever since its unveiling at the opening festival, we've had a constant flow of adventurers taking it on, so naturally, reception's been busy every day. Okay, at the reception. That completes your registration. Good luck, everyone. I hope this adventure proves fruitful. Next party, please step forward. Oh, I think we're up next. Alright, I'll handle the paperwork here. No, normally you just let the leader handle it, so go ahead. Alright, sorry for the wait. Cool. No, not at all. Just the four of you, is it? Is this your first time attempting the dungeon? Well, I guess so, technically speaking. Great Rimuru, and the rest of you... This time they aren't going undercover with their avatars, they're just going as them. Don't want to make a big deal. Make this a big deal. Oh, you've been helping with the reception today, Driss. Well, we just wanted to take on the dungeon as normal adventurers, so could you register us, just like everyone else? Understood. Let me register some of your details then. So it's the four of you in this party, right? May I have your names and classes, please? Rimuru Tempest, the sorcerer. Veldora Tempest, the fighter. Ramirez here, I'm a berserker. Malim Nava, an assassin. And registered. Now, if I may, I shall give you a brief guidelines to the dungeon. Is that really necessary? Hey, come on, we might as well. Go ahead. Thank you, allow me to explain. Also, water. Just as my throat was starting to get used to, like, reading and stuff for streams, I lost my computer again for a week, so now we're back to square one. And my water bottle is apparently tweeting like a bird. It's fine. Let's see. Tempest Renowned Dungeon consists of 100 floors. You will descend through them while overcoming the magical beasts and traps along the way. Throughout your journey, you will have the opportunity to obtain various items, which you may take with you if you manage to return safely. Well, it's called I don't really talk outside of streams. Like, at all. It's fine. Let's see. Also, for every 10 floors, there are extra strong enemies known as boss monsters who serve as the floor's guardian. Although stronger than your regular foe, should you defeat them, they will provide greater rewards, so if you're feeling confident, do try to take them down. I suppose you didn't really need me to explain everything. No, getting to hear it all again was special. Yeah, it's the best setting ever. It really makes you want to beat it. And you've got me too, so just sit back and watch. Hey now, don't forget our objective here. We're here to roleplay, remember? To roleplay. We know, I know. Of course we know. Let's hope. Oh, Driss, can we do some shopping? By all means, what would you like to purchase? Well, we definitely need the resurrection bracelets. You think? It's us we're talking about. Oh, get us in the mood, so let's buy some. Exactly, we're role-playing as normal adventurers after all, so one for each, please. How is she gonna wear one? I guess she could wear it like a belt. Let's see, so that will be 4 resurrection bracelets. Would you also like a return whistle to go with that? Yeah, we'll take one of those, and the recording crystal as well. Very well. Is there anything else you need? I think that should do. And lastly, have you decided on a team name?
もちろん。
It's not gonna be Dungeon Destroyers, right? Because they're given that name. Let's see, yeah, we've already got one. Oh, Dominators, right. Dungeon Dominators. Okay, so they're still going with that.
かしこまりました。
As you wish. Then good luck, Dungeon Dominators. I hope this adventure proves fruitful. Let's see, on the first floor. At last, our conquest begins. Actually being here feels so different compared to watching from the outside. Boy, did I do a great job of designing this place or what. Yeah, and getting to play as the adventures is pretty refreshing. It sure is a reminder of how important it is to get the user's perspective.
行くのだ。
Well, both are good options. Both are good options. I started to say it, but then I got distracted by Pool's witch hat. I can never pronounce the last word. It's like witch hat at something. It's something French I don't know how to pronounce, but witch hat. Watch Witch Hat. Or find the manga and read Witch Hat. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. The manga is described as like a love letter to manga and drawing in general. The same can be said for Witch Hat, except it's like a love letter to animation. The Sakuga is so good. Yes, I don't know how to pronounce the funny at word. I've heard it multiple times at this point, because I am current with the anime, and I've seen other anime use that word, but I do not know how to say it. But it's so good. I don't think I've seen a single CG monster, which is saying something for a fantasy anime. Everything is hand-drawn, if not, like, rotoscoped, but either way, it's really good. Okay. But it's saying something when you're watching a fantasy anime, and, like, the mob monsters, or, like, the background creatures, or even sometimes the sidekick character that is, like, a weird little squishy animal thing, is not CG. It's not CG. Let's see. Come on now, let's get moving already. But no, it's like, the past couple of episodes have had, like, this really crazy dragon. They did not skimp on any details, and as far as I could tell, it was not CG. Granted, like I said, rotoscoping is a thing. They could have made, like, a CG reference and drawn over it, which is fair. But oh my gosh, as far as I can tell, there hasn't been, like, any CG, like, characters or monsters in the series yet. Oh, cool. Obviously, there's, like, special effects for the magic or whatever, but everything looks hand-drawn. It's so good. It's so good. Let's see, why is the assassin charging ahead? It's the fighter's role to lead the party. Hey, wait up. Let me soak in the moment a bit longer. It's good to enjoy yourselves, but don't forget why we're here, okay? Well. And just like that, we've got ourselves our first enemies.
Yes.
Alright, we've got this, guys. Let's show them our teamwork. Okay. Is this the team I want to... Yeah, this is the team I want to erase. Yeah, it's Crunchyroll. They might get it on other channels eventually, because I know a lot of the Crunchyroll exclusives sometimes pop up on Netflix once the series is done. So you never know. Let's see, yeah. Hee hee, hoo hoo. I'm just checking a thing. I mean, I guess what I could do. Put Malim there. Well, actually, no, here, but... Put you here, put you... Hee. We'll live with that. Yeah. I'm going to struggle, potentially. When it comes to doing damage here. It's fine, because we have Driss, who does nothing, and Veldora, who probably does nothing. Because neither of them are really leveled. It's fine. At least it's baby mode for the events. Granted, they might have upped the difficulty. They're giving us 6 stars for free units now. That's always nice. Let's see. Go! Poke! It's so crazy that our free units now are 6 stars. Okay, this is so easy. Let me get behind and... all who enter my sight shall be swept away. Hey, that's not fair. Leave some for me. We win! Let's see, what? You took them down already? You left nothing for me. They're already getting so carried away. Well, I kind of expected this to happen. Veldora, Malim, get back here. You know the rules, right? I don't need to remind you, do I? Huh? What's the matter? Just so you know, I didn't do anything wrong. Me too? I took them down from behind. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Huh. Interesting. One of the last conventions I went to, they had like something between like a standard ticket and a VIP ticket. And in it you got these 2 coins, like actual like collector coins or whatever, and you could use those coins to skip to the front of the line. It was really janky. I might have used one. I kept the other one because I think it looks cool. And as far as I could tell, you were allowed to keep one if you wanted to keep them as like a collector thing. But it was a little... you got to skip to the like back of the VIP part of the line. Yeah, because you weren't technically VIP, but you were close enough that you could skip to the back of the VIP line. And this is how I got All Might's signature. Because I got it because it was like a merch pack with these 2 coins inside of it as like a bonus. And the merch pack that they had was like a bunch of My Hero stuff because they had like 6 people from My Hero. They had All Might, they had Deku, I think they had Uchiko, I forget who the others were. They were like more of the minor characters, but still, there were like 6 of them, so they're like, My Hero pack, woo! Yeah. I think this one was only like... I want to say it was like $25 above like the standard pass. Because I was only going for like 1 day. I didn't have the ability to go to more days than just the 1. So I didn't think it was that bad, and it's like, it's cool merch. I like what they're offering here. I would probably get that if I saw it just on the shelf in the vendor hall, so sure! Let's see. Yeah, but then why do you two sound so nervous? Malim, you're too conspicuous. You're supposed to be an assassin. You gotta take them out without being noticed. And Veldora, you can't just clear them all out of the way with your ranged attacks. What? That's not allowed? Listen, what's the point of taking the dungeon, tackling the dungeon with our usual power? Remember, we're role-playing as playtesters. That's why we set rules for ourselves. We're restricted to what our classes can do. Alright, remind me of your roles. Well, I'm a fighter. I'm the one who stands at as the party's shield, taking hits and facing enemies head-on. Oh, cool, cool. Good. Noisy car is noisy, it's fine. Oh, speaking of noise, there may or may not be a stream tomorrow because of construction. They're doing a bunch of road work throughout the apartment complex tomorrow. I do not know how noisy it will be because it didn't list the apartment I'm in, technically speaking. It just listed all the ones around us. So it is potentially noisy tomorrow, potentially not. We'll see. Let's see, good, and that's why it's important that you act as the shield. I need you to focus more on protecting the team over doing the attacking yourself. Yes, I'm used to it. It's better for me to expect the worst than expect the best, because the worst is more likely to happen. At this point, if this past month has proven anything to everyone else, it's that is a true statement for me, at least. The only thing I can guarantee is my gacha luck. That is the only good thing that is guaranteed for me. Everything else, no. Let's see. Alright, next Malim. I'm an assassin. I hide in the shadows and bam, I strike them down from behind. Come on, you can't be serious about hiding your presence with that level of excitement. But I didn't get behind. But didn't I get behind them just now? It's just that Veldora suddenly blasted them all away. Probably. I am the definition of that, I guess. Let's see, you didn't signal you were going for a surprise attack, though. That's on you as well. Make sure to communicate better next time. And finally, Ramirez. I'm a berserker. Every enemy in front of me is mine. I never stop charging, no matter what. I have to... I can't read anymore. I can't talk anymore, but I have water. Let's see, I hate to tell you, Ramirez, but you broke your own rules as well. What? Me too? Yeah, you're supposed to rush the enemy before anyone else. Veldora and Malim beat you to the first move. But isn't it, like, physically impossible to move faster than those two? Lastly, let's go through my rules too. I'm a sorcerer, so my role is to support you guys with magic. I don't usually cast magic out loud, but I have to chant this time, and I can't move while doing it either. And I'm going to be defenseless while chanting, so the biggest restriction is that the rest of you have to protect me while I'm casting. Anyway, let's all stick to the rules for the next time, okay? Okay. Roger that. That said, I also need to be careful not to break the rules myself. The reason we ended up doing this roleplay in the first place was all thanks to a certain incident. Not really. If I start getting too happy or excited about something, that's when I get punched in the face. It's happened way too many times for me to do anything else but expect the worst. That way I can maybe be surprised if something good happens later. But it usually doesn't. Let's see, a few days ago on the 60th floor of the dungeon. Why, if it isn't my god, Great Rimuru, and everyone else as well, what an honor it is to have you here. Edelman, no. Don't drop to your knees like you're celebrating a goal. No, this is the bare minimum I can do to show you my respect when granted an audience with you, Great Rimuru. Your definition of bare minimum is way too intense. Oh hey, if it isn't Gopta and Ranga, have you guys been keeping up with your training? Of course, we're actually in the middle of training right now. We continue to train ourselves daily. Good, that's the spirit. If you ever need an opponent, I'll gladly spar with you. There wouldn't be anything left. I think I'll pass on that. So, Great Rimuru, what brings you here today? Oh, I just came to check up on you, Edelman. You came to see me? What an incredible honor this is! But by the way, I am doing well. Really, ever since you granted me the secret of faith and grace, I have been doing great.
Yes?
Great, I'm glad you're doing well. Alright, time for a little surprise test. Me? You cope with your depression your way, I'll do it mine. This is the only way I get through the day. Let's see. Show me what you're capable of now that you've gained the secret of faith and grace. You want me to fight all of you, Great Rimuru? Whoa, seriously? Against 3 demon lords and the storm dragon? There's no way he can win. No problem, never. Understood. This is a new trial bestowed upon me by my god. What a perfect opportunity to prove my faith. Wow, he's not intimidated at all. What backbone? Well, I mean, he's a skeleton. He's nothing but bones. Because he's a skeleton? Oh, even Veldora. No, Ramirez, you are wrong. It's fine. We love puns. Yeah, exactly. What? Anyway, we'll go easy on you. So you ready? Yes, whenever you wish, I shall show you everything I have. Alright, time for the test. Okay. We go, we poke. I clicked that one. Please register that I am clicking things. Okay. Let's see, I've been utterly defeated. Yeah. Well, it's Edelman. He hasn't, like, leveled up yet. He hasn't evolved yet. He eventually gets really cool, but he's not to that point yet, because we're only in Season 4. Granted, Season 4 is, like, 4 cores. He might actually get his evolution at the end of the season. Potentially. I forget some of the timeline, but we're getting close to this really big part of the series, so it should be interesting. They said there was like 60 or 70 episodes for this season. I'm not complaining. Let's see, well, no, maybe not. Was it 60 or 70? No, that sounds too much. I forget what number they give. It was really big, because they were like, oh yeah, this 4 cores. So it's gonna be going for a bit. Let's see. No, they might have been holding back, but you put up a great fight. Yeah, it was clear that you were casting every spell with real mastery. Not that you were able to get any out. I think? I forget. It was some big number, and they were like, yeah, it's 4 cores. It's like, oh, okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. We're gonna have like Tinsor all year. I'm fine with this. I might be remembering the number wrong. I'm probably remembering the number wrong, but it was a fairly large number since it is a 4-course season. I'm fine with this. Because we're clearly getting into like the Rosso arc and stuff, so that will be a thing. I'm trying to remember the order of a certain event, because I can't remember if the war happens first, or if we do the time travelers shenanigans first. Because I've read the novels so spread out, I forget where certain things happen. I think the war happens last. The war is probably next season. That sounds right. So Edelman won't have his cool moment until season 5, and that's fine. Let's see. So of course you passed the test. This should be more than enough to wipe away the shame of losing to the Holy Knights. It's relieving to know that I can leave the 60th floor in your hands. Such generous praise. My body can hardly contain this much happiness. Hey, your body is starting to glow. Hold it down, hold it down! Just as I thought, Edelman's a valuable asset. No one's going to get past him so easily. Which means the problem lies with the floors above 60. What's the problem? I heard it's been really popular. Yeah, the dungeon's been generating tons of money. Not only essentials like resurrection bracelets, but also the more expensive items like the recording crystals are selling like hotcakes. Sure, those items definitely help, but generally speaking, everyone's been getting further down quicker than before. The adventurers must be growing stronger faster than we had anticipated. After all, just the other day, Green Fury almost reached the 50th floor. Green Fury. Oh, they're the ones that drove off with the... we drove off with the avatars made using pseudo-souls, right? So they are going to acknowledge. I really wanted the avatars to be playable. Maybe they will later on. I want the avatars in the game because I think it would be cool. Drove them off with avatars? I don't get it. Well, it's kind of hard to explain without showing you, but basically we fought them using borrowed bodies. Our dignity would have been seriously questioned if we'd gone in person. But Great Rimuru, you did go personally. Man, that's kind of unfair, if I'm being honest. Well, technically no, because the avatars were level 1. And then they had to level them up manually. It's fine. Let's see. Anyway, we've managed to repel Green Fury for the time being, but we can't always head out with our avatars so conveniently. Besides, I've got to head to a meeting with the Council of the West, so my schedule's packed from here on out. William's also having to spend more time studying thanks to Frey. You know it's not easy having to sneak out every time. Do your homework. In other words, we must create a new and powerful obstacle in the dungeon that doesn't rely on avatars. Exactly. Although, all we're probably gonna do is revise the basics, though. Seems like there's a lot to think about. I guess it won't be easy for you guys. No, I'm just glad it's got nothing to do with me. It's gonna have everything to do with him, isn't it? Wait, this meeting's got nothing to do with me, right? I'm just here to do some training. You probably shouldn't be saying that. It's none of your problem to our faces. No, Gopt is right. I'm sorry that we interrupted your training when this doesn't even concern you. But in that case, come train with me the past time. Training, no. Why does it always have to turn to this? Hey, it's my way of apologizing. Alright, fine. You come along too, Ranga. What? Me too? Of course, show me how much your transform has improved. What? This is gonna get us killed. Relax, even if you die, you'll just get revived. That's not the point. Oh, random side tangent. Completely unrelated to anything currently going on. So when I render out the VODs, right, in DaVinci, it will show like a tiny little version of the video playing, like, fast forwarded or whatever as the video was rendering. You see like the footage that is currently being rendered. Usually, you can see like all of the movements. It's just sped up movements. It's a little choppy, sure, but you can still tell, oh, this character is moving, that character's doing this, blah, 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 blah. Because sometimes I find it funny to just watch it sped up even though there's no audio, and it's fine. When I was doing Tales of Arise, the animations are synced up to the frame rate that DaVinci plays when it's rendering. So have you ever seen those videos where there's like a hummingbird in front of like a door camera or whatever, and the frame rate is perfect, so it just looks like the bird is floating there without moving? That's what it looked like for Tales of Arise. The movements were all synced to the frame rate, so it was just like a PNG sliding around the screen. Same exact pose. Did not move an inch. I thought that was really funny. I've never had a video game render out like that in the preview before. I thought it was very funny. Side tangent done, because it just randomly popped into my head. We go back to poking now. But it was so funny because it was just Alfred sliding around the screen. Every now and then he would like rotate, but he would still be in like the same pose. It was silly. I appreciated the silly until the computer decided to die on me. Okay. I can't take it anymore. Me too. You're pretending to be tired. We've got plenty of resurrection bracelets left. Time to push you guys even harder. Please don't. We've used dozens of them already. Off to the side, poor old Ranga. Alright, I think we've figured out most of the necessary improvements. Yeah, it's only a slight tweak, so it shouldn't feel unbeatable. Honestly, I think it's still a little too easy. Since it's the deeper floors, there should be some unreasonable harshness. Look, I get what you mean, but it being too hard would be a problem too. Anyway, we've decided on the overall direction for the improvements, so go do your thing later, Ramiris. I can talk, I can read, maybe water. Let's see, sure thing, I'll make the best changes to it. Oh, have you guys finally finished talking things through? Yep, we just wrapped up. Oh yeah, I almost forgot something important. We'll need to playtest the dungeon once the improvements have been made. See, but yesterday I did almost stream despite not having the lamp yet. I thought about something because, like, in the past, like, month or so, the PNG, or no, the Emote Lab thing has updated quite a bit, to the point that there's, like, PNG tuber animations in there. It's like, oh, I could render out a few of them, and I could grab one of the PNG tuber programs that I know and set something up like with that. But then we ended up going out to get the lamp. It was like, okay, no stream. Almost stream. I had a funny name for the stream. And if I had went with it, I would have gotten I have no mouth and I must scream, because I was going to call it like I have no lamp and I must stream. But it didn't happen. Maybe later. Because I have like one of the textures done, but there's some glitches to it, and I found a tutorial on how to get rid of said glitch with textures, so I need to remake said texture. That and I'm waiting for all of the new updates, because the things that have been teased will be very useful for some of my designs. Let's see. Oh yeah, I almost forgot something important. Oh, I already read that. True, but who should be the playtesters? So what about those guys collapsed over there? I think they've been through enough. No, we might as well do it ourselves now that we're here. We'll be a 4-person party with Veldora, Malim, Ramirez, and me. But here's the catch. If we tackled this as our usual selves, it'd be way too easy to beat. So we'll impose restrictions. Restrictions? Yeah, basically we'll limit what we can do. Each of us will impose rules on ourselves and stick to them while we try to beat the dungeon. I see, but it's us we're talking about. We'll need to have pretty strict rules to make it a challenge. Yeah, there'd be no point if we were too lenient. Oh, I've got a good idea. Those avatars we often use, let's base the restrictions on them. I see, that makes sense. Alright then, I'll be the fighter holding the vanguard. Exactly. The restrictions should match your class's abilities and what they're supposed to do. So in your case, Veldora, you'll be expected to act as the party's shield. It sounds like a bit of a hassle, but I guess it wouldn't be fun without any handicaps. It's settled then. Oh, you know what? Why don't we get equipment custom made for our classes? I like that. It would be so much fun if we headed into the depths of the dungeon decked out like real first-class adventurers. Equipment, huh? In that case, I'll go ask Kurobe. Let's gather the materials by ourselves. We can do that on our way to his... Oh yeah, what should we do with Gobta? Just ignore the bodies in the corner, it's fine. I'll examine him later, so please rest assured. Okay, I'll leave him to you. Let's see, what kind of equipment should I use? It's gotta be something super cool. No more training for a while, please. Okay. And we continue to poke. I might need to add stamina. Right now we're fine, but I'm going to need to add stamina. I did a lot of grinding this month. I was trying so hard to level up Drift. It took me 30 minutes, but I got through the last level of beatdown for her, like, memory crystals. It's fine. Don't worry about it. At least I didn't have to go the, like, round cap, because every level technically does have a cap on the number of turns it can have, even if it doesn't say so. I've been there a couple of times. The maximum turn is like 99. That thankfully didn't happen this morning. It still took me 30 minutes. It's fine. I think I made it to like turn 30 or 40 or something. Let's see. Kurobe, have you got a spare minute? Oh, great Rimuru, and you've brought guests. I don't have any tasks at the moment. What can I do for you? There's something we want you to make for us. We want you to make us some equipment, the kind that adventurers use, and obviously we want them to look especially cool. Priorities. Adventurer equipment. Are you all heading out on an adventure somewhere? Yeah, basically. Oh, here are the materials and the outline of the equipment we want. Looks like this gear is for avatars. You know, you could use better materials, yes? No, we want you to use what we brought. That way, it'll feel more like we're actual adventurers. I see, alright. Well, give me a little time. I've made something like these before, so it shouldn't take long. Great, thanks a lot. Let's see, sorry to have kept you waiting, but I was able to make some good stuff. Whoa, now this really looks like adventure gear. Thanks a lot, Kurobe. It's easy to move around in, and you can tell what classes you are just by looking at it. We've got the equipment down alright, but I feel like we're forgetting something important. Something important? We haven't decided our team name yet. Probably just the name that you were already given. Because this is a flashback. A team name, huh? True, adventurers do tend to have one. Rimuru, you're good at this sort of stuff. Come up with a cool name for us. Me? Let's see. It's a bit straightforward, but since we're going to totally rule, how about Dungeon Dominators? Nothing new, because this is what the people called you in your avatars. Why are you acting like this is new? Dungeon Dominators, I like it. That's like the perfect name for us. Yeah, no objections here. You're always so good with this stuff, Rimuru. Alright, from now on, we're the Dungeon Dominators. It's like all of their avatars and their avatars' like team name were given to them by the adventurers that they kept killing. Let's see. And so, we begin our exploration of the newly modified dungeon as ordinary adventures. However... Okay, on the 10th floor of the dungeon. Rimuru, why do I have to restart all over again when we're surrounded by so many magical beasts? Because an assassin isn't supposed to fight head-on. So hang in there and let me cast a ranged spell. Eldora, cover me while I chant. Sorry, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. The battle's begun after all. A fighter must never show his back to the enemy. I'll show you how a true man fights. He's useless, huh? Wait, where'd Ramirez go? She went chasing after a magical beast that ran ahead. I sensed that there'd be a trap over there, though. Someone help me! As soon as Veldora blocks the attacks, we're gonna go rescue Ramirez. That was close. I was about to get skewered by spikes. It's so frustrating. We wouldn't have to go through all this trouble if we could just punch them head on. But those are the rules. We'll just have to get used to working around them. If I'm careless and get attacked while I'm chanting, I've got to start my spell all over again. Seriously, do you know how many times that's happened already? If only Ramirez or I could guard you properly. But it's hard to react to everything thanks to the restrictions. Yeah, the rules are too strict. I mean, we haven't even reached the floor with all the adjusted traps. I know, but we can't afford to get stuck here. So let's quickly head down to the floor we need to get to. I can sense some magical beasts nearby. This time for sure, I'm gonna sneak up and hit them with a special move. Great, counting on you, Malim. I don't think we should. Wait, there can't possibly be a blind spot with this many enemies. Okay. Okay. Also, more water before the next turn. Okay. We go. We poke. Hee hee hoo hoo. I do find it kind of weird that we got Driss. Like, it kind of makes sense because the Dryads run the dungeon. They're like the receptionists or whatever. But the design that they gave for Beretta for the Protector unit is really cool. We need more Beretta units. Let's see. Well, we managed to get through it, but seriously, I never imagined these rules would make things so tough for us. Yeah, but like I said, if we didn't have these rules, we'd simply clear the dungeon like it was nothing. Honestly, the fact that it's hard when we're attempting it as normal adventurers means that the difficulty setting for the early floors are pretty good. Well, we can't complain here, it's only the 10th floor after all. But it does feel like it was a long way to get here. But hey, now that we're on the 10th floor, there'll be a transport gate. Yeah, we put a gate here leading to the floors where we added the new traps and stuff. I'm a bit worried about what's ahead, but hey, we're here to test those floors. So we're heading straight to the target floors, huh? This is gonna be epic. They're all gonna get bopped. So you say, but so far, no one's really done anything epic, you know? Anyway, let's stay focused. The real test starts here. Okie dokie, I'm opening the gate to the test floors now. Hidden test floor 1. The air feels more tense than earlier. It looks no different, but something about it feels off. What's wrong, Rimuru? Nervous? No, nothing like that. But it's been a while since I felt something like this. We planted new traps and magical beasts starting from this hidden test floor, right? And if I remember correctly, this one was designed by Master. What kind of traps did you put here, Veldora? Well, I set up, hey, as if I tell you, that would ruin the fun. Fun? Hey, this is a playtest, remember? You gotta at least tell us what kind of things you planted. Yeah, very well. However, I shall only reveal the theme. The theme is instant death. Welcome back! Welcome back to Veldora's floor of instant death. It's fine. Instant death? That sounds like a pretty extreme trap. Instant death comes in a variety of flavors. But just don't tell me that it involves getting skewered by a spear, okay? No, that would be a bit too normal. Besides, a party strong enough to reach this floor wouldn't fall for something that simple. Oh. Weird. Okay. I guess I have homework I need to look at. Let's see. Let's see. Do not worry. Once you trigger it, it's guaranteed to cause instant death. Guaranteed? You sound awfully confident. Well, as long as we don't trigger the trap. Oh. Oh. You gotta be kidding me, Ramirez. Wait, transfer magic? Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Did we all just get teleported? Hang on, I think I recognize this place. Me too. This is the last floor of the dungeon. So his instant death is just, oh, I'm the boss now. The last floor? But I thought Master said it was an instant death trap. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's the final boss. Don't tell me this trap sends adventurers to the last floor so that Veldora can personally wipe them out. Yes, it does! You guessed it! I shall annihilate any intruder personally with my very own hands. So that's why you're in dragon form. Hey, that's way too harsh. The sheer unreasonableness makes the instant death trap. I say it's perfect. Now, as you all know, this floor is my domain, and the fate of every single adventurer who steps in it is already sealed. Oh, he's in some weird acting mode. Obviously, you shall all be crushed by me, for I am the Storm Dragon Veldora Tempest. Now come at me if you dare. Wow, so it's already the final boss fight? Rimuru, now's the time to really show the strength of our bond! There's a lot I want to say, but I guess dealing with Veldora comes first. Okay, Ramiris, you take the lead. What? I mean, I guess I'm the one, the only one who can, but... Fine, I'll do it. Come at me. I mean, the only way they would get out of this is if they fought him for real, so we'll see how this goes in the story. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Oh no, Veldora killed himself. No. Yeah. Could it be? Did Twitch actually do a decent update for once? It's a miracle. Let's see, as expected of adventurers who have made it this far, I admit you guys are strong. But playtime is over. I should now reduce you all to ashes with my ultimate secret skill. Don't give me that as expected of adventurers who have made it this far crap. We only got here because your trap teleported us. Hey, let me enjoy myself here. Don't worry about the details. Well, we have to worry about the details. Why else do you think we came to the dungeon in the first place? But if you think about it, only like a handful of adventurers could withstand facing Veldora, so wouldn't that make it a good instant death trap? No, remember when Masayuki tried to use all those pitfalls as shortcuts? It's no different from that. Exactly, if people could instantly get to the last boss that easily, there's no point in exploring the dungeon. They'd skip most of the floors just by stepping on the trap. Besides, unlike normal encounters, you never know who's gonna trigger the trap or when. It'll cause problems for you too, Veldora. Yeah, you'd have to stay on the last floor at all times. Adventurers could instantly clear the dungeon if you're not there, Master. Going out anywhere would be out of the question. You wouldn't even have time to enjoy your manga and snacks. That would indeed be a problem. Good, then we're rejecting this trap. What a start. Now I'm worried about the rest of the adjustments. The trap was out of the question, but I still think unreasonable traps are just the right kind of challenge for strong adventurers. Yeah, I guess. There's bound to be adventurers who'll overcome whatever we throw at them. That's as long as the challenges we lay out are worth tackling. Alright, let's get back to... I can read. Let's get back and check the other floors. I just hope there won't be any more unreasonable traps. Okay. Water. There's fewer magical beasts here than on the other floors. Well, I mainly adjusted the gimmicks here. I think you had to solve the gimmicks while fending off magical beasts, right? Yeah, that was my idea. I wanted to split the party up and break their coordination. You know, to try and slow down their progress. And if they get the gimmick wrong, a whole bunch of powerful magical beasts will appear. So the party needs to divide up and fight the magical beast, all while solving the gimmick correctly. Sounds a bit complicated, but I'm intrigued. So how exactly are we going to split up? I think with fewer magical beasts around, the lame sneak attack should be effective. Ramirez can support that. So you two, please handle the magical beasts. So you're gonna solve the gimmick, Rimuru? Yeah, because the gimmick requires magic. And while I'm working on it, I want you to guard me, Veldora. Sure, I've got your back. Alright, then I'll leave the gimmick solving to you. Just so you know, you better not mess up. Don't worry, I'm the one who designed it, remember? I have the answer, he says. Alright, let's head over to where the gimmick is. This is the spot, huh? Yeah, normally you'd have to search for nearby floors for clues to figure out the right method, but since this is just a playtest, we'll just go through the solution. First, I need to cast 3 lightning spells. Veldora, the magical beasts are gonna appear immediately after I start chanting, so be on standby. Gotcha, I'm ready anytime. Alright, here goes then. Here they come. Okay, I'll take you all on. Okay. We go. We poke. Okay. I briefly had a thought, and the thought left me. It's fine. If it's important, it will come back and stick around for a bit. It's fine. I think. Let's see. Good. Next up, a fire spell. Veldora, can you still hold out? Don't be stupid. They'll need to bring an army an army 10 times this size if they really want to break through me. Great, because the number of magical beasts is about to increase 10-fold, or more like 15-fold. So keep it up, Veldora. Oh, what did you just say? You didn't warn me, Rimuru, and you expect me to take them all on with the restrictions? Hey, just focus on intercepting them, or else my chant— Oops. Oops, what? The spell didn't go off in time, so I have to start over. And since I failed to solve the gimmick... Yes, another successful sneak attack. You're starting to move like a real assassin, I like it. This is nothing for me. I think we've taken down most of the magical beasts. I wonder how Rimuru and Veldora are doing. Who knows? Well, Rimuru did design the gimmick himself, so it's not like he'd mess up. I saw a notice about it. You can play it, you just can't buy anything in it. Unless they made a second announcement. From what I've seen, they literally just took away the store part. I could be wrong. But that is the notice that I saw when we had a bunch of updates earlier this week. They just removed the store aspect. You can play it, but you can't buy anything. You just gotta be a hardcore grinder. What the? All these magical beasts suddenly appeared. Huh. Huh. Maybe there's another update I missed, but I saw that, like, earlier this week, like, a couple of days after my PC died. Maybe. Let's see, don't tell me you failed to solve the gimmick. Wait, now that I've been seen, do I have to take them all down myself? That's impossible. Ramirez, listen to me. If anybody asks, you're gonna tell them that there just happened to be an explosive rock nearby, okay? Wait, don't tell me! Whoa, thank goodness. That takes care of that. Let's hurry back and check in on how they're doing. Casual exploding rock, it's fine. My bad, I ran out of time chanting and didn't get to solve the gimmick. Well, actually, it was because you interrupted me. It wasn't my fault. Hey, don't worry, Ramirez handled everything perfectly on our side. I wiped them all out like a storm. Really? I thought I heard something that sounded like a huge explosion. Was that your doing, Ramirez? Details. Anyway, we're done testing this floor, right? Yeah, I guess. Personally, I think we can raise the difficulty a little bit more. What's this presence? It feels pretty ominous. Oh, maybe the enemy I made has come out? I designed a type that would only appear when you're taking too long to clear the floor. Well, I don't have the money to buy a new full-priced game. Isn't it only on Switch 2? I don't have Switch 2. I don't desire Switch 2. It does look really stupid, though. I've been watching, like I said, since I haven't been able to stream myself, I've been able to watch some streams. I've been watching Rin and RT do their islands. Oh, it is interesting. But no, I've been watching them. It's like, oh, if I did an island, it would be all my vocal sense. Just my vocal sense and nothing else. That's why I did end up opening Metopia for a bit and messing around in there. It's like, I'm gonna make a party and it's just gonna be my vocal sense, and all the random townspeople are just gonna be other vocal sense, and I'm just going to have my little vocal sense moment in the corner. It's fine. Yeah. I've heard that the demo is okay until you add that third one, and then everyone just shuts themselves into their houses and never leaves. Yeah, because the demo is technically, like, the full game. It lets you do, like, a good chunk of what you could do in the early game, but once you add the third character, they all become shut-ins, and they just sit in the corner and pout. Because they can't do anything anymore. Let's see. Yeah, we could deal with some enemies like that, so what is it like? Let's see, well, you see, I made it extra strong. I basically gave it an ability that makes it almost invincible. Right, that's right! Invincible? Now that makes me want to defeat it even more. I'm sure something like this is nothing for us. Speak of the devil, is that thing coming towards us? I see, it sure looks strong. But it hasn't noticed us yet. Invincible or not, I'm going to take it down with my sneak attack. We'll see about that. Alright, Moline, just be careful, okay? Got it. I guess she finished it. Well, that was surprisingly easy. No, not yet. What? I was positive I finished it. Well, I mean, technically, she is wearing her plushie claws that negate, like, most of her power. Maybe if she takes the plushie claws off. Let's see, it's coming this way. Okay, I've got this one. I'll provide support. Ramirez, you're on vanguard duty. Roger, charge. So it's got raw power, huh? But what's more concerning is that it looked like it just revived. Bingo! You gave it a resurrection ability, huh? Please don't tell me it's infinite. No, but it'll feel like it. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was about 10,000 times. 10,000 times. 10,000 health bars. Good luck. That makes it almost invincible, right? So unless you quickly run away from it, it'll gradually corner you. This is way too much work. What do we do? Honestly, we can't be fighting something like that for real. No, let's face it head on. I know how these things work. There's usually some kind of cheat move you can repeatedly exploit, right? Well, there might be one, but what's the deal, Ramirez? Not sure. Why don't you try finding out? No hints, huh? Alright. We'll try to do what we can. I better be careful with how I use my magic. This may turn into a long fight. Watch, you take down like 5,000 health bars and then it starts healing on top of reviving. Granted, we're on baby mode, so I'm just gonna poke him once and we'll be fine. Granted, this isn't the boss battle, so we probably have to poke him at least 2 times. It's fine. Okay. Also water. Let's see, that makes it the 1000th resurrection. It's pretty intelligent too, and it's carefully watching how we coordinate attacks. I guess we don't have the luxury of exploiting it with cheap moves. Can't believe you were actually counting. I was honestly just starting to get a bit sleepy. Maybe 10,000 was a bit too much, but don't you think parties could steamroll it with brute force if it was less than that? Whatever the case, I haven't had a chance to shine at all. I'm getting sick of doing all these little sneak attacks. Well, assassins tend to have to fight tediously in situations like this. I can't take it anymore. Alright, if that's the case, I'm blasting it with a huge hit. Hey, don't forget about the restrictions. Oh no. I mean, killing it once with a big hit is still just killing it once. What's with all this shaking? Great Rimuru and the others should be down in the lower floors. What's going on? Yep, that one felt solid. I bet it blew up like 500 times during that explosion. Killing it once is still just killing it once. William, what about your restriction? Hey, I only went out a little bit. I was just venting, that's all. So that doesn't count as an attack? That's a pretty flimsy excuse. It's running away. Oh, does it run to the higher floors? Maybe it finally realized that it stands no chance against us. Well, at least it's a good sport. Wait, isn't that actually a problem? I mean, it's heading towards the gate to the 60th floor. Uh-oh, if it escapes, that thing's going to rampage through the currently active floors. And if it keeps climbing upward, who knows what utter chaos it'll cause if it reaches the early floors. Lame's attack, sorry, her venting, probably increased the resurrection count to about 1,500. That means we've got 8,500 to go. Yeah, we'll just have to do this. Let's hurry after it. We'll finish it off before it reaches the early floors. I mean, you have Ramirez. And you're saying that you're going to go all out to finish this thing before it can do a thing. She could just isolate it with her labyrinth power. Couldn't she? Let's see. Thanks for looking after me, Ailman. I'm starting to feel a lot better. I'm also recovering as well. You have my thanks. I only used the potion on you, so there's no need for thanks. Right, I think you ought to get back to the surface. But I guess if Ramirez, like, isolated it, we wouldn't be able to see these three go all out on the snake. Well, kind of see them, because we're not using them on our team, but still, story-wise, I think that's what's about to happen. Let's see, what is that thing? It just came out of nowhere. This abnormal presence. It's no ordinary creature. Please stay on guard. We've caught up to you, magical beast. Lord Veldora and Master. Sorry, it's an emergency. We need to take down this magical beast as quickly as possible. Sure, I mean, it looks strong, but it's only a magical beast, right? Shouldn't this be a cakewalk for you, Great Rimuru? This thing revives 10,000 times. We've been attacking it while chasing it, but we're still only on... what was it? We're on the 4,539th kill. Apparently so. You've really been counting carefully, huh? On top of that, we've imposed strict rules on ourselves. That's why we've been doing most of the fighting this whole time. Or I've been doing most of the fighting this whole time. And it's starting to take a toll on me. I'll keep aiding you from behind, so just hang in there. Veldora, provide backup for Ramirez. Already on it. If it weren't for these restrictions, we would have had to, wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. I'm at my limit. It's targeting Ramirez. Veldora. I won't make it. What? Seriously? He turned into his dragon form to protect Ramirez. Master! Are you going to scold me for breaking my restriction, Rimuru? No, good job, Veldora. Playing under restrictions is fun, but a party member's life is way more important. Alright, I'm at my limit. No more games. Great, I'm going all out too. Me too, it's fine, right, Rimuru? I guess we don't have a choice. Alright, no holds barred from now on. If all of us go all out, that thing's gonna learn that it stands no chance no matter how many times it revives itself. Okay. Now it's probably the boss. I would assume. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Okay. The explosion came from this floor? What's going on? Huh, Triss? Did you come to see what's going on? Keep back. Hurry, get inside my barrier. Thank you so much. Could someone tell me what's going on? Currently, Great Rimuru's party is launching an incredible series of attacks on the magical beast that resurrects itself 10,000 times. Now, without their self-imposed restrictions, the beast clearly stands no chance against 3 demon lords and a storm dragon. At this point, resurrecting like that must feel like endless suffering. Boy, it sure feels good to go all out. Tell me about it. Rimuru, how many resurrections are we at now? 9,900, only 100 more to go. We're almost at the finish line. Now let's end this together. Yeah, alright. First I'll restrain it with Beelzebub. Nice, Veldora, let's do a coordinated attack. Very well. Let everything be blown away. Do it, do it! Whoa, way too fast and way too bright for me to follow with my eyes. 9,950, 9,960. Oh, how merciless! Only a little more until 10,000. 9,990, 9,991, 9,992, 9,993. Go for it, Great Rimuru. 9,994, 9,995. This sure is a rare sight to behold. 9,996, 9,997. Keep going and finish it off. Unleashed all my frustration for not being able to go all out. 9,998. You can have the last blow, Rimuru. 9,999. Okay, this is it. 10,000. It's not reviving. Wow, we really fought it 10,000 times. Guys, seriously, good luck. Or good work. Let's see. We really did it. I gotta hand it to it. It was able to keep up with us for so long. But that final stretch was pretty fun. There aren't many foes out there that would require us to hit them with coordinated attacks. Great work, everyone. I was so nervous thinking that it might actually never stop reviving. I knew you would stop it, Master. You truly are incredible. I was able to reaffirm my belief that you are on another level from us. My reverence for you only deepens. Still, we were pretty desperate, if I'm being honest. Oh well, we managed to defeat it before it reached the upper floors, so that's good. Really, thank you so much for stopping that magical beast. But will that creature actually be implemented in the future? No. Hopefully not, no. I think that would be too cruel. Oh, maybe we could set it to about 5,000 resurrections. Never. Even 5,000 would be too cruel. Oh, I just had a great idea. Why not have me patrol the dungeon instead? Oh, that's an excellent proposal. It kinda sounds fun, but there's no way in the world I'm allowing that. Besides, the whole reason this project began was because we were too busy. And so our dungeon continues to evolve every day through continued trial and error. Okay. Oh. Well, happy grinding. Happy grinding. I've used so many, like, stamina items in Tensura this past week because I've just run out of, like, ability release crystals. I don't even want to know how many I've used. I have maxed out the stamina bar. It goes to, like, 999 or whatever. I've maxed it out multiple times and I still don't have enough to level everyone up. It's fine. I'll get there eventually. So there isn't like a event shop or something that you could spend resources on? Okay.
我に立ち向かうか。
絶対に答えてご覧に入れます。楽しませてもらおう。
Oh, he lived. I shouldn't be surprised by this because I really don't have a decent team. It's fine though, we'll live. Well, I don't have the best bonuses at the moment. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Uma, we might be running long tonight because the finals for Champions Meeting drops at 5. And if I'm going to be streaming Uma anyway, I might as well do my finals on stream. So, we might be doing finals on stream. It's fine. I'm still amazed that I managed to get into Group B because how I usually do my teams for Champions Meeting, I get all of my Uma that are good at the distance that is required for the event. I run them against each other like 10 times. I record their placement in the race 10 times. I average it out and I take the top 3. I wasn't able to do that. Well, I could have done it, but it would have required me like writing everything down on paper and I just wasn't up to it. Because I have like a file on my computer that I use when I do that. So I didn't do that this time. Surprisingly, the random team I put together worked. I was able to, like, finalize the team with a better setup before finals was registered, so yay. Because by that point I did have my PC. But all of the other ones, all the other matches leading up to it, I'm surprised I won anything. I'm just going to do that. I've already used the onsen today, if I remember right. Okay. Oh, and speaking of Uma, so when I did my polls on Friday or whatever, I managed to get Marzinski on top of getting Muteki, and I did her career. I was sort of surprised when her career by default actually lets her run the Triple Crown. Because one of the big things about the real Marzinski is that he was barred from entering the Triple Crown because he was considered a foreign-bred horse on technicality. But it's like, nope, they're just letting her do that and they aren't, like, saying anything about that being, like, a big deal or anything. It's just a thing that happens, and it kind of confused me. Because usually if they do something that, like, goes against, like, the real horse history, they acknowledge it to some extent. And say, oh, they're doing their dream, they're doing this or whatever. Not this time, and it confused me. Because even in like the Cinderella Grey manga and anime, they acknowledge that, yeah, Marzinski couldn't run in the Derby. And that was like a really big deal. Because the owner was like, please, let me enter this horse. I just want to see what he can do. I will take the outer post. I won't take any prize money if he wins. His placing can be considered null and void. I just want to see what he can do in the Derby. Nope, nope. Marzinski's just there in the game. It's fine. I found that a little funny, a little weird. Okay. Slowly but surely, I will eventually get to my parallel processing event. Yes, it really was, because usually like, oh, this is the race that, like, this horse got hurt, or this is the race that they wanted to enter, but couldn't for whatever reason. Usually that's acknowledged to some extent. But no, not this time. She is just automatically scheduled for Satsuki's show and the Derby. She isn't scheduled for Kika's show. You can obviously run her there if you want to. But yeah, she can just do the Triple Crown in her main career mode, and it confuses me. I won't question it. Well, I will kind of question it. They didn't make a big deal about it. But it confuses me. It's like, shoot, there's this... So now, I managed to level up Mambo to 3-star, because Mambo has horrible stats as a 2-star. Because her whole deal is that she is an average, ordinary horse that really shouldn't be competing against, like, the best of the best. So her career is a struggle. I, like, completely gave up on her career to wait until I was able to get her the 3-star before trying to get... I finally got her good ending yesterday. They acknowledged the part where Mambo had to withdraw from a race because of a nosebleed. That's like the whole nosebleed joke with her. It's like they acknowledge that race, but they acknowledge other things and other characters' stories too. It's like, why is Marzinski the exception here? I get that Uma is supposed to be like the good ending for all the horses, which is fine. About all they really referenced was that everyone was intimidated by Marzinski's speed and power, and no one wanted to race with her. And that's about it. Other than that, her career is normal. Okay. The pain of a 7-star not being able to bop this thing in one hit pains me. I need to level him up. I need to do so much grinding after stream. Okay, parallel processing. Woo. Not now.
期に応えてご覧に入れます。
Okay.
いいだろう。
Slowly but surely.
承知しました。
Now, do I have enough stamina, or do I need to give myself more?
楽勝だったな。
I almost hit retry by mistake. That wouldn't have been good. Okay. I need more stamina. I'll just go to that. It should be fine. Okay. I will check my bingos real quick.
そうと決まったらまずは怪人たちに相談だ。行くぞイジス。
I'm going to deal with the rest later. Because it's not like I have a construction slot available at the moment. So, give me a minute. I'm probably gonna have to stop and restart stream. Because the last time I tried to swap from Tinsura to Uma, everything broke. So I'm just going to shut things down to avoid the breaking. And I will be back with Uma. So yeah, give me like a minute.